Hi, Dr. Curtis. My name is Steve, and my wife, Michelle, called and spoke with Casey the other day and asked if we could send you all a quick video showing you three things that you can do today to help bring in more customers. Well, most likely you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would we do this and what's in it for us? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are just too busy to learn the internet and find out how it can actually benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hire anybody is because they just don't know who an expert is and who isn't. And also, I have found that by giving people free attack plans of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free, has resulted in some of them local business owners raising their hands and saying, "Hey, Steve and Michelle, please do this for us." So by the end of this video, if you like what you heard, and you can see that we got many tricks up our sleeves to help your business out, shoot us a chat, a quick message, and we can chat. Or if by the end of this video you just want to take this free attack plan and do it yourself, that's fine with us. So let's go ahead and get on with these three things that we wanted to go over in this video. So the first thing that we want to go over is content. And as you can see, I've got your page pulled up here. Nice site. I like how everything's scrolling and got people's eye, it catches their eye. Well, Google tells us that the number one ranking sites for in chiropractor Norman has anywhere from 1,500 to 2,400 words on their homepage, and even you can even have content hidden or words hidden, say within some of these pictures, like say down here, say where you click on save image. See, right here, it's got a lot of numbers and things to it. Right in here, you can lace this with or insert, if you will, some keywords that you'd like your ideal customer to find you for. And that goes as well with all the content that you have on your first page, all your wording, paragraphs, and anything in there, you want to have it enriched with keywords that you want your ideal customer to find you for. So, if that being said, I took your URL and I took one of your competitors, which is Woods Chiropractic, and I put them into a tool that we have over here. It's called Search Bloom, and it's free. Go check it out and check any site out on your own on the internet and see how many it counts the words for you. Much easier than doing it by hand. So as we see right here, your homepage has 150 words on it, and with Woods down here, they've got 1396. So that's beatable, not hard to beat. It can be done. And it just shows that they took a little extra time and put a little more effort right into their homepage. So now, when we do this, we go in here and we also like to look at some other things. I'm going to show you a little. Your content and everything is you need to have them at 1,500 words in there to reach that number one spot. At least you want to have at least, and this also needs to be enriched with keywords. So let's go take a look at some of the keywords that both you and your competitor have. So with Woods, you can see they've got 36 keywords right here. And this is a tool that we use. It's Ahrefs. We pay a couple $100 a month for this thing to find out what how sites are doing. Basically, what this tool is a behind-the-scenes look at how Google ranks your websites. It tells us what we need to do in order to get people in local businesses up to the number one spot. So right now you see it's got chiropractor Norman, Oklahoma. That's Woods. That's one of the top ones that they're ranking for. Let's go take a look at yours. You've got 8. You just got chiropractor Norman. Theirs is a they got the okay on it. So for Oklahoma, so you may let's go take a look at that. You've got 36 volume searches for that a month. Theirs is 350. So I went ahead and searched this out in Google. I wanted to, so we could keep this nice and short. And let me go over here and pop it in. I told you wrong. I thought I already had it done. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So let's put it in over here. And as you see, when it pops it, everything up, normally what you see up top here is ads. You'll see it'll say sponsored. They're normally ads up there. And they can become money pits if your site's not, or your foundation or your website's not set up to convert them. So you've got to get your site dialed in and ready to go before I would start doing ads on that. And so then as you look at it, the top thing that popped up was the Google Map Pack is what they call it, or the Google Maps. And you can see that the Joint Chiropractor, Manchester, and Active Chiropractic Health is in the top 3. Now, in order to reach these top 3, Google tells us that the number 1 spot normally has anywhere between 200 to 300 citations. That's what gets you in here. And you might be asking yourself, hey, Steve, what the heck is a citation? Well, what it is, it's your name, your address, and your phone number. They like to be abbreviated. A lot of people like abbreviate as an app. So, and over here, basically what you need to do on those is you need to have your name, address, and phone number in a directory on the internet. So like yellow.com, yellowbook.com, Yelp, Google Places, even Facebook. The more that you have your name, address, and phone number / citation, which is a citation, the better it's going to be for you to get up here in the top spot to beat the Joint Chiropractic out. And we've also used different tools for this, as White Spark and Bright Local, where we can actually go in and see where they have their what directories they are on, and copy them and put them on to your website to get, you can do that, get it right there, and it gets you right up there with them. But once we get there with them, we want to find another 50 to 100 more directories. So we let them set in the dust behind us. And we don't want them to get caught up to us anytime soon or at all. So we just have to do keep up with that and check that, be mindful of that, and follow and make sure that everything that we're staying in that number 1 spot up there with them citations and getting them being right up here. And this is works extremely well on mobile devices, especially smartphones. This is where a lot of the clients come from. When they search on their smartphone, they'll click on here, that's and call the number on there. So as we go down the search here for chiropractic normally, okay, we find Woods Chiropractic is setting in the number 1 organic spot. Now, in order to get there, you need to have link juice or backlinks. What a backlink is site A is giving site B some of its authority, linking back to it with a link. They're giving it some authority, and when it does that, it'll push you up in the rankings. So the more relevant you have backlinks, the better it is. So because not all backlinks are created equal. For example, say you get a backlink from another doctor or something from Oklahoma City, linking back to your page. That's great. That's a perfect one to get you some more link juice or authority to push you up. Now, if you get a link from a pizza shop saying they're good. That is not so good because you all don't make cheese pizzas. So with that being said, let's go in here and take a look at what we have here and everything. Right now, Woods is showing 11, and you've got 32. You're showing you have 32. Um, that could be just because you might not have as relevant backlinks as Woods. You probably think to yourself, well, how come I'm not up higher than him? The more relevant and the more authority you get from them backlinks, the higher Google looks at you differently. They'll look at them and say, well, this is more relevant than what this person has. They might only have two or three, but all 11 of these are really good backlinks, and that's what pushes them up to the top. So that is just about everything that I have here. In closing, first off, the three things that need to have so that you can put your competitors behind you and stay on top is content. First thing is content. You want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to get at least 200 to 300 citations, so you're up on that map pack on the top, and you want to so you stay up there. And then the third thing is going to be link juice or slash backlinks. The more of those that are relevant, the more authority that you're going to get, and Google's going to see that and push you higher up past all your competitors. Well, you can either take this information that I gave you and do it yourself. That's fine with us. However, if you'd like to having had a little bit more efficient time and have some more time with your family, we'd be more than happy to talk to you. You could call me or Michelle at 405-410-3024. And again, my name's Steve and my wife is Michelle. We are both co-owners of the business, and our number is at 405-410-3024. And I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much and have a wonderful day.